And a good Friday evening, and welcome to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Austin McNorton here with you on Saunders County Online for Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball. And the first pitch against Malcolm is fouled off. Wahoo State Bank comes into this contest with an 11-8 overall record. Malcolm 15-5 this summer in their Legion season. Wahoo State Bank in the home red jerseys, white numbers, gray pants. And Malcolm is in their road black uniforms with white numbers and gray pants. The Clippers, of course, have had quite the special baseball here in the last couple years, as they are coming off of back-to-back state championships in the spring in the high school season in Class C, as they won this season, the 2024 high school season, defeating Mount Michael in the state championship game 3-2. So Malcolm, they were the 1 seed all season long in Class C, and they went on to win it. And a couple of players that you'll definitely recognize from that Clippers squad here on their Summer Legion season as well, such as Maddox Meyer, who will bat in this inning, Hayden Frank, Garrett England, Owen Little, to name a couple. There's strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Logan McGreer goes down looking. 1 up, 1 down for Eli Johnston, starting things out for Wahoo. So it's a pretty decent night here in Wahoo. The sun is shining. There's not really any cloud cover, so it's a little bit warm. The big benefit in tonight, and you'll hear it on the broadcast, is the wind. It's 89 degrees right now here, first pitch at Sam Crawford Field. The wind is blowing directly out of the south, which is blowing kind of from right center field to home plate, with 16-mile-per-hour wind gusts at times, which is helping to keep it a little bit cool. As this is skied into center field, and Alex Borchers, watch it goes over his head, and going up to second, sliding in safely, is Mason Wisniewski. Looks like Alex Borchers just didn't get a good read off of the bat out there in straightaway center. It was hit on a line pretty hard, and unless you read that thing directly off the bat, you're in trouble. And so Mason Wisniewski has a 1-out double, and there's a runner in scoring position for Malcolm as they have their first hit of the night. Runner at second, 1 away for Maddox Meyer. He'll be playing it short tonight defensively for the Clippers, and he'll stand in the right-hand batter's box against Eli Johnston, the lefty who's out on the mound tonight for Wahoo. So one interesting thing about this Reds team tonight is I don't know if shorthanded is really the right word. Maybe it is. It's definitely not the lineup that or the roster that this Wahoo State Bank senior squad is used to seeing. That being because a lot of the impact players, or some of the impact players on this State Bank Reds squad, also play on Wahoo's junior squad, which they're in their area games tonight, which they were able to win, and so now they will take on Ashland tomorrow in the area, and the winner of that, of course, makes it to state in Waterloo Valley, and that takes place next weekend starting on July 20th, and you can watch that entire junior state tournament on BSDN Live on YouTube, and I'll be on the broadcast for all 15 of those games, and that should be a lot of fun. So Maddox Meyer stands in the right-hand batter's box with his teammate Mason Wisniewski standing at second after the 1-out double. 1 on, 1 out. The pitch is inside and low for a ball. And we'll look at So I'll look at the lineup here for Wahoo, kind of continuing on with my statement there. The pitch is high outside, and that's ball 4. So Maddox Meyer stands at first now, and there's 2 on with only 1 out here from Malcolm in the top of the first. This is definitely one of the tougher teams that this Reds squad has faced this summer, and they faced a lot of really good baseball teams here in the Legion season, and this would be one of them. As Malcolm is the most dominant high school team in Class C the last couple years. Here is Luke Schmidt in the batter's box now. He's catching tonight for Malcolm, and he stands up with 1 out and 2 on. The pitch inside, just in there for a strike. I thought for a moment that it was just a little bit inside. It looked like it got over the plate, and sure enough it did. The home plate umpire agreed with me. So it's a looking strikeout, a double, a walk. You can hear that wind. It's definitely making it doable. This one just blooped over Johnson's head. Tough play for Sabatka. The throw is wide of first. So Carson Sabatka, an errant throw over to first. And Isaiah Nagel couldn't keep his foot on the bag. And so Malcolm now has the bases loaded. Would you say that's a base hit or an error? I would agree. So that'll go down as an E6. Luke Schmidt stands at first. Mason Wisniewski moves up to third. And Maddox Meyer moves up to second now. Still 1 out, but that would have been a pretty big out number 2 right there for the Reds defense. It was just blooped over Eli's head, and Eli pretty tall. He still couldn't jump up to make the catch. It was just perfectly right over his glove. And Carson Sabatka came in on the grass from a shortstop spot to make the throw and pulled Isaiah Nagel way off the bag at first. Good job from Isaiah to make the catch, because that would have gotten by him. It would have scored a run. But now the bases are loaded with 1 out. This is hit hard over to third, in and out of the glove of Hoban. He'll step on the bag at third for the force. But Mason Wisniewski does score from third, and so Malcolm leads it 1-0 on that fielder's choice, with now 2 outs. So Robon steps on the bag at third himself, forcing out Maddox Meyer. Luke Schmidt advances up to second, and Hayden Frank now stands at first. And it's the lefty Garrett England in the batter's box now. He's standing over at first tonight defensively for Malcolm. And speaking of defense, it's Bo Osmera out in left tonight for the Reds. Alex Borchers in center. Brody Milliken in right. Over at third tonight, only playing defense for the Reds, standing over at third, who just made that last play for Wahoo, is Braden Robon. Standing at short, Carson Sabatka, Jesse Stebbing at second, Isaiah Nagel at first, Max Sledge behind home plate. Johnston on the mound as this is blooped into foul territory, and it will drop. Carson Sabatka ended up being the closest one to it, just off your screen to the left there. 2 on, 2 outs, 1 already across here from Malcolm in the top of the first. You're tuned in to Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball right here on Saunders County Online. Lefty on lefty here. The pitch smoked out into center field. It drops in front of Alex Borchers. Rounding third, coming home is Luke Schmidt. He will score Stanley. Now coming home, going first to home is Hayden Frank, and he beats the throw. Max Sledge couldn't lay the tag down. A bad misplay by Alex Borchers in straightaway center field. It got under his glove and rolled almost all the way to the fence, which allowed Hayden Frank to go first to home on Garrett England's single that he turned into 2 on a bad misplay out in center field. It's the second hit of the night for Malcolm, and they already lead it 3-0 here in the top of the first. Schmidt scores from second. That's an unearned run for Eli Johnson as he reached on an error. And then Hayden Frank scored all the way from first after it got under the glove of Borchers out in center field, rolling past him. Now here's the pitcher for Malcolm, And another lefty batter for the Clippers, Owen Little. And he fouls one just over the fence and into the street behind us here at Sam Crawford Field. So already batter number 7 here for Malcolm. They had a leadoff looking strikeout. And ever since then, everyone has reached base successfully. But there are 2 outs, and there's strike 3 looking on Owen Little. But damage done for Malcolm as they have 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 runs, and 1 left on. Malcolm leads it 3-0 in the top of the first. You're tuned in to Wahoo State Bank Reds Baseball on Saunders County Online.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage.
You're tuned in to Wahoo State Bank Reds Baseball right here on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton here with you in the bottom of the first, as the defending state champions in Class C in the spring, Malcolm leads Wahoo 3-0 after they scored 3 runs on 2 hits and a walk in the top of the first and batted 7. So Wahoo trying and create a little bit of momentum after some defensive miscues, and Malcolm taking advantage big time. It's the leadoff man, Jesse Stebbing, batting first, and he pops one on the infield to the first baseman, England, and there's one away. A good wind coming out of the south, and now here's the shortstop, Carson Sabatka, batting on the lefty. And it is another lefty, so we got 2 lefty starters tonight. And this one for Malcolm in the black jersey, Owen Little. First pitch is outside into Carson Sabatka, lefty batter. As the Malcolm defense looks like this, it's Sykes out in left field, McGreer in center. This is off the end of the bat, past the glove of Little, over to Maddox Meyer. He'll fire it to first in time for the easy ground out, and there's 2 away. A nice play, really, that time by Owen Little to let that one go by him rather than trying to make a crazy play on the mound. It's a heads-up play from Owen to let it go and let his superstar shortstop work behind him rather than trying to make a play, watch it go off the glove, one of those kind of things. There's 2 up, 2 down for Wahoo here in the bottom of the first, trailing 3-0. And now it's the lefty Eli Johnston standing in, the pitcher. So like I said, it's Sykes in left, McGreer in center. Schultz is over in right for Malcolm. This is popped up. It will stay in play, but too far away from Schmidt, the catcher. Wisniewski over there at third. Maddox Meyer, of course, we just called his name at short. Frank at second. England at first. Owen Little on the mound. And behind home plate tonight in the catcher's gear is Luke Schmidt. Here's the pitch, outside and low for a ball. On Eli Johnston. That one's a strike. And we'll look at the spring numbers this season for both teams. Malcolm, the defending Class C state champions in the spring. They were the 1 seed going into the tournament with a 19-3 record where they defeated Wayne in the first game 8-2. They then defeated Central City Centura 7-0. And there's a good walk from Eli Johnson, so Wahoo does have a 2-out base runner. And a good at-bat from Eli that time, 1 on 2 outs. Like I said, they defeated Central City Centura in game number 2, 7-0. Had to play them again with a double elimination and defeated Central City Centura once again 4-2 to make it to the state title game, where they then defeated Mount Michael 3-2. So they did not lose an entire game in the double elimination state tournament bracket and repeated as state champs. And a lot of those guys on this summer team as well. So this will be one of the teams to maybe look out for as the summer comes to a close here in the postseason and some of those things. There's a good breaking ball, and it's in there for a strike in the top right corner. This is hit slowly over to short. Maddox Meyer will pick it up, loft it over to first. Oh, they called a... Yeah, I was wondering if Isaiah Nagel... he swung at the pitch and made contact and kind of slowly was jogging, but a balk was called first before the pitch. So Eli Johnson moves up to second now for Wahoo with 2 outs. And now Nagel will step back into the batter's box. Still with 2 outs, swings and misses. So it would have been a ground out to end the inning, but a balk was called first. And I was wondering because Isaiah wasn't running down the first base line, so I knew something was going on, and there's the reasoning. Swung on and missed. That is strike number 3, and that is the inning. For Wahoo, it's no hits, 1 walk, no runs, and 1 left on. It's Malcolm 3, Wahoo 0. You're tuned in to Reds Baseball and Saunders County Online. To the second inning we go. We'll be right back.
The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Austin McNorton with you on Saunders County Online for Wahoo State Bank Reds Baseball. Taking on Malcolm here on this Friday evening. Just a 6 o'clock start tonight. A little bit of clouds now here over the field and the wind continuing to blow out of the southwest. It's the 8-9-1 batters due up here for Malcolm as they lead it 3-0 in the top of the second. So that'll bring out the left fielder Cody Sykes into the right-hand batter's box against Eli Johnston, the lefty. Here's a pitch high for a ball. Looking at Eli's numbers this spring on the mound pitching for Wahoo, a 1.56 ERA, 2 wins and 1 loss, swung on and missed. That's a strike. He appeared in 7 games on the mound for Wahoo. 27 innings. He gave up 19 hits, 8 runs, and there's a swing and a miss. His 3rd strikeout here of the night. That one's the first one swinging. There's 1 up, 1 down here in the second for Malcolm. And that brings up the 9-hole man and right fielder Ethan Schultz. But continuing Johnson's numbers, again, 27 innings pitched. He gave up 19 hits, 8 run, only 6 of those being earned runs, 7 walks. He struck out 34, gave up 1 home run in 108 batters faced. So Ethan Schultz stands in, swings and misses. And a good breaking pitch from Johnson, that time kind of pulling the string. So Malcolm had 2 hits, a walk, and 3 runs in the first inning, with some errors helping them as well in that total. Pitch is swung on and missed in the bottom left corner, and that's 2 strikes now against Ethan Schultz. There's no scoreboard tonight here in Wahoo, which is pretty critical for me in terms of pitch count. There is strike 3 called. He struck out 3 clippers in a row now and gives him 4 on the night as the card flips over from Malcolm, and here is the center fielder Logan McGreer. McGreer tonight, he started out the ball game with a looking strikeout, a part of that 7-batter, 3-run inning for Malcolm in the first. So trying to be a 2-out base runner here. First pitch is low and away for ball number 1. But yeah, like I said, they're having some issues with the scoreboard, I think due to striked by lightning. And so they tried to repair it today, weren't successful with the new part that was ordered. Of course, technology working at its finest, and so they'll try again next week, hoping that'll work. So we don't have a scoreboard this evening, but what we do know is Malcolm leads it 3-0 here in the top of the second, and they have 2 outs with nobody on. Here's the pitch from Johnson, hit pretty hard, out to left center field. Coming over to his left to make the catch is Bo Osmera, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Malcolm in the top of the second. They lead it 3-0 right here on Saunders County Online.
South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southhaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southhaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southhaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor.
You're tuned in to Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball right here on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton with you from Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Here we go, bottom of the second. Malcolm leads it 3-0. And due up for Wahoo are their 5, 6, 7 hitters. This is Sky to deep left center field. Back on it, now coming in is McGreer for a long pop out to center field, and Connor Booth, the designated hitter tonight for Wahoo, is up and down. That'll now bring up the center fielder for Wahoo tonight, Alex Borchers. Batting sixth in the lineup tonight against Owen Little. We'll look at Owen's numbers this spring when he was on the mound for Malcolm. As this is hit to left field, and it will be down in front of Sykes and Alex Borchers. The first hit of the night for Wahoo, a single with one out. So Wahoo, a one-out base runner after the base hit from Alex Borchers. He'll stand over at first, and here is batter number 7 in the lineup, right-hander catcher Max Sledge. Lays a bunt very nicely down the first base line. Little off the mound, fires it over to first in time. There's 2 outs, but Max Sledge does his job of moving Alex Borchers into scoring position, now with 2 outs. So it's the left fielder who got the final out of the top half of this inning, Boas Mera, standing in. Bo's out in left field. His first pitch is hit pretty hard, right to short, though. Maddox Meyer gloves it. High throw to first. Down in time is England, and that ends the inning. It's 1 hit, no walks, no runs, and 1 left on for Wahoo. To the third we go. Malcolm leads at 3-0 on Saunders County Online.
The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton here with you as we go to the top of the third. Malcolm still leads at 3-0 after their 7-batter inning in the top of the first, scoring 3 runs on 1 hit, 1 walk, and a couple Reds errors. both led to runs. And Mason Wisniewski, who's over at third, he was one of those. He had a hard hit ball into center field, and it went in and out of the glove of Alex Borchers. Officially ruled in the scorebook from Malcolm. Their official scorekeeper gave it an E8 against Alex Borchers, and so Mason Wisniewski is technically 0 for 1 tonight, even though he does have a run scored. And the count is 0-2 on the third baseman in the right-hand batter's box on Eli Johnson, who has struck out 4 tonight. 3 of those were in a row going to the end of the first and starting out the top of the second. So Eli trying to continue as he sat down 4 in a row here. Pitch outside is 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll see if we can pull up Mason's numbers in the high school season for Malcolm in the batter's box. Here's a pitch, hit hard over to third, past Holbrin. Sabatka can't get it either. That'll go down as a base hit, and there's a leadoff base runner for Malcolm here in the top of the third. Hit number 2 for them tonight. And there's 1 on with nobody out. Hit through the hole on the left side. Robon couldn't get it. Sabatka tried playing deep. He couldn't get it either. And now here comes Maddox Meyer. He walked his first time up, and then he was the one that was forced out at third on Hayden Frank's fielder's choice. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch in there for a strike in the top right corner. Advantage here for Eli Johnson, and it will be as well for Owen Little, both lefties. When they have a runner on first, he'll get to look at him the whole time he's over there, which is always such a help. So the 0-1 to Meyer skips in on Mac's sledge. The runner will go down to second. Mac won't make the throw. And there's a runner in scoring position now for Malcolm with nobody out on the wild pitch from Johnston. So Maddox Meyer is one of the better players in the state of Nebraska and had a batting average of .333 this season. As this one gets away from Sledge as well, Wisniewski will not go down to third. Like I was saying with Maddox Meyer, he had 87 at-bats, 29 hits, 33 runs, 20 RBIs, 6 doubles, and he led the team with 5 home runs. That was back in the spring. This is off the end of the bat. It will go foul out of play down the first base side. So he was the team leader in home runs this season for Malcolm with 5 over the fence. Wisniewski, who stands at second, he was second on the team with 4. One on, nobody out for Malcolm in the top of the third. They lead it 3-0. Pitch inside. Fouled off, and the count is full. Standing on deck is Luke Schmidt for Malcolm. This is hit hard through the hole on the left side. Sabatka does make the play. Throws it to first. Wild. Nice play by Isaiah Nagel to get over there on first to make a save from a throw that would have gone into foul territory on Carson Sabatka. It'll be an infield single for Maddox Meyer, and there's runners at the corners now for Malcolm with nobody out.
This is number 44, catcher Luke Schmidt.
3 hits now for Malcolm, 2 back-to-back. Nobody out. Here's the catcher, Luke Schmidt. He reached on an error in the first inning and came around to score on kind of the blooper that was hit over the top of Eli Johnston. And then Carson Sabatka made an errant throw over to first that pulled Isaiah Nagel off the bag. Roped to straightaway right. Brody Milliken makes the catch. Throws it home. It's cut off. Play at the plate is sliding in safely. Is Mason Wisniewski. So it'll be a sacrifice fly for Luke Schmidt and RBI, and Malcolm adds one more to their lead. Maddox Meyer does stay at first. Wisniewski scores on the play. And now here comes Hayden Frank into the batter's box. Hayden reached on the fielder's choice that was hit over to third in the first inning, and then he came in to score on Garrett England's base hit. Pickoff play back to first. Meyer is there safely. 1 on, 1 out, 1 already across. Malcolm leads at 4-0 here in the top of the third. We knew this would be a tough game for Wahoo State Bank against one of the best teams in the state for their senior varsity team, and Wahoo's a little short-handed. Hard hit ball through the left side again as Hayden Frank is on first. Another single here in the third inning for Malcolm. And there's 2 on with 1 out as Maddox Meyer moves up to second into scoring position. Another base hit for Malcolm here in this inning. They've now got 4 total, 3 of them all in this inning. Maddox Meyer stands at second. Hayden Frank stands at first. And now Garrett England stands in the lefty box. Already 1 for 1 tonight and 2 RBIs on his 2 RBI single that he turned into 2 in the first inning. First pitch swung on, hit over us and into the street. Eli Johnson on the mound for Wahoo. You're tuned into Reds Baseball right here on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton with you. Pretty good night for baseball. It's a little bit warm, but the wind makes it definitely doable. For sure. Good breaking pitch from Johnson is in there for a strike on the inside part of the zone. Boy, that's a pretty pitch from our vantage point up here at the top of Sam Crawford Field. That is really nice. And really, even if Garrett swings and makes contact, it's so far inside, there's not much he's able to do with it. This one's off the end of the bat, left field, and the wind will push it way foul and out of play. Two on, 1 away. This is hit back up the middle. Jesse Stebbing will flip it to second for 1. Over to first in time. A double play for the Reds to end it. A 4-6-3 double play for the Reds, executed to perfection. And that ends the side. It's 3 hits, no walks, 1 run, and nobody left, or 1 left on for Malcolm. As we go to the bottom of the third, it's Malcolm 4, Wahoo 0. You're tuned in to Reds Baseball on Saunders County Online.
From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your
Bottom of the third, Malcolm leads at 4-0 on Saunders County Online. You're tuned in to Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball. Austin McNorton with you on this warm, windy Friday evening. And due up for Wahoo is the 9-1-2 hitters here in this bottom of the third, and that brings up the right fielder to start things out. Bottom of the order, Brody Milliken. As Wahoo has given up 4 hits, 1 walk, 4 runs. They've left 2 on base with a very nice 4-6-3 double play to end the top of this inning. So Milliken trying to get things started for Wahoo offensively potentially, as Wahoo has had just 2 base runners, 1 hit in the second inning and 1 walk in the first inning. And they left both of them on base as Johnston walked and was left stranded at second. And then Alex Borchers singled and was left stranded at second. Pitch outside. That is ball 4. So a great at-bat from Brody Milliken. Exactly what Wahoo needed, a leadoff base runner. Their second walk of the night. And now there's 1 on with nobody out for Wahoo here in the bottom of the third. As we go to the top of the order, Jesse Stebbing steps up. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to the first baseman. Lays a bunt down and it rolls foul. Really nicely executed. Malcolm Wisniewski was running in on it, but it rolled foul first. Don't think we got a chance to look at Owen Little's pitching numbers. He had a 1.91 ERA this spring for Malcolm in their state championship season. He went 2-0 in the win-loss column in 6 appearances. Owen pitched just 11 innings, where he gave up 7 hits, 3 earned runs. He struck out 9 and walked 5, and gave up 2 home runs in 44 batters faced this spring. So he's on the mound now with 1 on, 2 outs, and gets strike 3 called on Jesse Stebbing. 1 on, 1 out now. And here's Carson Sabatka standing in the lefty box. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out over to short. One shortstop grounding out to the other, and looks at a first pitch high and up, ball 1. This one is popped up into shallow left. Sykes runs in, battling the wind, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So now it comes down to Eli Johnston. Wahoo, a leadoff walk. And just like that, there's 2 outs. And Eli Johnston looking for his first official at-bat in the scorebook. He walked his first time up and was left stranded at second. Johnston this spring for Wahoo Newman batted .271. This first pitch is popped up in left field, and it will go foul as Sykes made a charge on it. A .271 batting average for Eli this spring. In 48 at-bats, he had 13 hits, 11 runs, 6 RBIs, and 2 doubles. And Wahoo in the high school season played Malcolm twice. Yep, twice this spring, and lost to him both times. This pitch is outside. Pretty decent crowd here at Sam Crawford Field tonight, considering a lot of the junior parents are not here. Where is that area played, Mr. Nagel? Mount Michael. So that's where the juniors were playing tonight. Hard hit ball over to short. Maddox Meyer, a long throw is perfect. Anytime the ball has been hit his way, he has not made a mistake, and that ends the inning. No hits, one walk, no runs, and once again, one left on for Wahoo. To the fourth we go. Malcolm leads at 4-0 on Saunders County Online.
Featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ. Featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ. Featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ. Featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ. Featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ. Featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler.
Thanks for tuning in to Wahoo State Bank Reds Baseball right here on Saunders County Online from Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. It's the 7-8-9 batters due up for Malcolm. And the pitcher, Owen Little, will start us out here in the 4th inning with his Clipper squad leading Wahoo 4-0. Owen is 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout. He hands it back to Johnson out of his glove. Eli picks it up over to first in time for the ground out. So Little is down for the second time tonight. And there's 1 up, 1 down for Malcolm here in the 4th. As now here's the left fielder, Cody Sykes. He struck out. So all 3 of these guys, the 7-8-9 batters for Malcolm, all have struck out. 2 looking, 1 swinging, and Cody Sykes was the one that swung and missed for strike number 3. And that was a part of the 1-2-3 second inning for Malcolm. They batted 7 in the first inning, 5 in the third inning, and only 3 in the second inning as they lead 4-0. They had 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 runs, a couple of errors that helped those runs in the first inning, batting 7. And in inning number 3, they had 3 hits and 1 run, and it was ended on a 4-6-3 double play. Here's the pitch into Sykes. High and in there for a strike in the top right corner, says the home plate umpire. And I don't know, it seems like Max Sledge every time he makes the catch behind home plate. More dirt flies out of his catcher's mitt than any I've seen. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And once again, Sykes goes down swinging. 2 up, 2 down, and Johnson has struck him out twice. And now here's the 9-hole batter, right fielder Ethan Schultz, another lefty batter for this Malcolm squad. Ethan is 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout back in the second inning. First pitch outside. Sledge tried to frame it, 1-0. Next pitch inside. Did that make contact? It sounded like it maybe clipped something. Maybe it just clipped Mac's glove. Because Ethan didn't react. From up here, it sounded like it hit something, but just a pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's one right down the chute, 1-2. Johnson trying to go 1-2-3 here in the 4th. There it is. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, that first pitch was a little bit outside. I spoke wrong. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and hung on by Max Sledge. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Eli Johnston. As Malcolm leads it 4-0, we go to the bottom of the 4th right here on Saunders County Online.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo. At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo. At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo. At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability.
Austin McNorton back here with you on Saunders County Online for Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball. As Malcolm leads it 4-0 on this Friday evening. The lights have turned on, and due up here for the Reds in the bottom of the 4th are the 4, 5, 6 batters. And that'll bring Isaiah Nagel into the batter's box. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout that ended the first inning. Trying to be a leadoff base runner for the second straight inning for Wahoo as Brody Milliken walked his to lead things off in the bottom of the 3rd for Wahoo, but then the top of the order couldn't even move him over to second. And that skips, and it clipped him. So Nagel gets hit, and Connor Booth steps up now with 1 on and nobody else. Once again for Wahoo, another leadoff base runner. We'll see if the middle of the order now for the Reds can at least move him over into scoring position or drive him in. Connor Booth is 0 for 1 tonight. So he had the farthest ball hit for a Red tonight, deep into center field, but McGreer made the catch out there in center for Malcolm, and so just a fly out to center, 0 for 1. Pitch inside. Isaiah thought about going for a moment. He got about a third of the way down the line and then said, nope, I'm going to go back. Realizing that Schmidt and Frank, the second baseman, all kind of were in unison ready for that. Pitch is high. Nagel goes back to first. Connor Booth in the box. And Connor Booth, a great at-bat, draws a walk, and Wahoo, this is their first, really their best opportunity so far. Malcolm wants to talk it over. There's 2 on with nobody out. You're tuned into Reds Baseball. We'll be right back.
Financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy.
Sam Crawford Field, downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Austin McNorton with you on Saunders County Online. It's Malcolm 4, Wahoo 0 here in the bottom of the 4th, but Wahoo, their first time really having this much, not even really, their first time having this much action on the base path. And it's a first pitch strike into Alex Borchers, who has the 1 hit of the night for Wahoo, and that was back in the 2nd inning with 1 out. Now he has an opportunity with Isaiah Nagel standing at second. He was hit by a pitch, and Connor Booth walking stands at first. Next pitch inside, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Alex is out in center field tonight for the Reds, but a big opportunity here with a runner at second and nobody out. The infield is in for Malcolm as this pitch goes way high and away. So that's England in on the grass over there to your right. Wisniewski, the third baseman, in on the grass over to the left. And Frank, the second baseman, is standing pretty close to the grass as well. Ready for a ball hit his way, potentially. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. There's a strike. This pitch is skied up into the air, right over home plate. Schmidt, it goes in and out of the glove of Little. A rare mistake for Malcolm. It looked like Schmidt had it. Owen Little, the pitcher, called him off at the last second, and it goes out of his glove. So now, they always say, when you're given another life, essentially, Alex Borchers was just given another life. Can he take advantage now for Wahoo? What should have been out number 1, what does Alex do with this extra shot? With 2 on and nobody out. Here's the pitch. Inside. And a pickoff play back to second. Going in, sliding to third. He's out. A great play from the catcher Schmidt, picking off Isaiah Nagel at second. He tried sliding into third. He's out. There's 1 out now and only a runner at first. A monster play from Malcolm right there. He tried sliding in. Wasn't able to do so off of a nice play by the second baseman, or correction, from Maddox Meyer covering the bag at second. And, man, that hurts. You could have the bases loaded right now with nobody out. Instead, Connor Booth moves up to second. Alex Borchers stands at first with the walk. Back-to-back walks for the Reds. But you could have the bases loaded with nobody out right now. But an incredible pickoff play from Malcolm. There's 2 on with 1 out. And here's the catcher, Mac Sledge, standing in. Mac is 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out to Owen Little on the mound. And that one is fouled off right off the face mask of Schmidt, the catcher, over towards the Malcolm dugout for a strike. That just adds a little salt into the wound for Isaiah Nagel, who's a little frustrated in the dugout getting picked off, and now knowing that he could be at third with nobody out just adds that extra sting on what could be that tying run could be at the plate. Bottom of the 4th, Malcolm leads 4-0. First real opportunity here for Wahoo. This pitch is fouled off behind home plate. 2 strikes against Max Sledge now. And then Bo Osmera stands up on deck. Pitch low in the dirt. Another pickoff play back to second, and sliding in this time is Connor Booth. But that's another really good throw down to second from Schmidt, the catcher. So good, in fact, that it hit Booth sliding back to the bag, and both Meyer and Frank weren't really even moving to second. That was such a heads-up pickoff play that the only one that was really ready for it was Connor Booth. This is skied up in the air right over second. Maddox Meyer comes over to make the catch. A big out number 2 for Malcolm on an infield pop-up. 2 on, 2 outs now for Wahoo. Number 8, Bo Osmera steps up.
That's 2 outs. They'll bring up number 8, Wallace Mara, left fielder.
Bo is 0 for 1 tonight, grounding out to Maddox Meyer that ended the second inning over there at short. Maddox is really good defensively for this Malcolm team. Anything that has been hit his way has been perfect. Even on a play, he was the one that threw out Nagel on the pickoff play. I mean, he has been so solid tonight. Check swing is inside. It's Connor Booth standing at second. Alex Borcher standing at first. 2 outs for Wahoo here in the bottom of the 4th, trailing 4-0. Chopper down the third base side goes past the manager for Wahoo, Nick Milliken, for a strike. Ugh. The wind helping to keep things cool here at Sam Crawford Field tonight. Here's the pitch inside. This is blooped into shallow right, but coming in to make the catch is Schultz. It hung up in the air long enough, and Malcolm gets out of a jam as they give up 2 walks, no hits, no runs, and they leave 2 on. To the 5th we go. Malcolm leads 4-0 on Saunders County Online.
Ultimate Cookie and Peanut Butter Cookie Dough Party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal.
We're now back to the top of the order here for Malcolm to start out the 5th inning as they lead your Wahoo State Bank Reds 4-0 right here on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton with you on this really pretty nice night in downtown Wahoo at Sam Crawford Field. The wind is helping to make it feel a little bit cooler than perhaps it is. So it's the 1-2-3 batters here for Malcolm against Eli Johnson, that critical third time through the order, as they always say, here in the fifth. And that brings Logan McGreer into the batter's box. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a looking strikeout in the first inning, and then a line out to left field that ended the top of the second. Pitch is high. Malcolm has scored 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 walk, and they left 2 on. They had a couple of errors help them in the first inning, leading to their 4-0 lead. This is off the end of the bat, down the left field side. It will go foul over the concession stand and out of play. The Medicine Man Pharmacy Blue Squad, otherwise known as the Junior Squad here in Wahoo. This is hit up the middle. Johnston does glove it, does flip it to first in time for the out. So the exact same way the 4th inning started out, the 5th inning starts the same way with Eli Johnson getting a ground out to himself, and there's 1 up, 1 down. That is now 5 batters sat down in a row for Malcolm, and here's the right-hander Mason Wisniewski. He's the third baseman tonight for Malcolm. He's 1 for 2 with a single and 2 runs scored as he reached on an error in the first inning and scored as well. So he's 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. It was a leadoff single in the 3rd inning that he came around to score on Luke Schmidt's sacrifice fly. Pitch inside. That'll hit him. So Wisniewski has reached in pretty much every way that you can despite a walk. He's been hit, reached on an error, and has singled. So his on-base percentage is perfect despite all being in 3 different ways. Maddox Meyer will step up now. Maddox Meyer is 1 for 1 tonight with a single in the 3rd inning and a walk in the 1st inning. So he's reached base twice. This is in the dirt to Max Sledge. It skips in under the legs of the umpire, and Wisniewski will hold over there at first with 1 out. Probably could have gotten to second. His coach was yelling yes, 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 but he stays over there at first. 1 out, and here's Maddox Meyer in the box. But like I was saying, the Medicine Man Pharmacy Squad trying to make it to the Class B Junior State Tournament, which is held this year in Valley. And all of those games will be broadcasted on BSDN Live starting at 10 o'clock in the morning on July 20th. I'll be broadcasting all of them. Looking forward to it. Seeing all the different junior squads from around the state. All in Valley. Pitch is low. That will be ball 4. And there's 2 on with 1 out. So Wisniewski moves up to second. Maddox Meyer reaches first, the second time he's walked tonight. And it's the second time that Eli Johnson has walked a batter. And now Wahoo wants to talk it over. We'll take a break on Saunders County Online.
Of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes.
You're tuned in to Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball right here on Saunders County Online. Wind howling at Sam Crawford Field with the sun shining on this beautiful Friday night. Malcolm leads your Reds 4-0 here in the top of the fifth. 1 out, 2 on. As it started out with a ground out back to Johnston on the mound. Then Eli hit Mason Wisniewski. He stands over at second, and Maddox Meyer drew his second walk tonight. This has popped up on the infield. Jesse Stebbing, the second baseman, one's way in on the grass. Look at the wind push that thing all the way in down the first base line, and there's 2 outs. I can't believe how much the wind pushed that ball in towards home plate. There's 2 on with 2 outs now for Malcolm as we go to batter number 5 in their lineup, Hayden Frank, the second baseman.
2 down. Number 14, Hayden Frank, second baseman.
Hayden Frank is 1 for 2 tonight. He singled in the 3rd inning and was left stranded at first. Or actually, he was forced out on the 4-6-3 double play that ended that top of the 3rd. And then in inning number 1, he reached on a fielder's choice and scored in that inning. Pitch inside, and I think that... Wow. Did that hit him? I thought it did. Somehow it didn't hit Hayden Frank. Regardless, Mason Wisniewski moves up to 3rd. Maddox Meyer moves up to 2nd. There's still 2 outs here in this top of the 5th, and Eli Johnson trying to keep this a 4-run deficit. But this is a big at-bat now for Hayden Frank. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. He took a big cut at it, but that thing broke like crazy, and he couldn't make contact on it. Beautiful pitch from Johnston right there. Goodness. This pitch is off the end of the bat. It's skied into shallow right. Brody Milliken comes in, makes the catch, and that ends the side. So it's no hits, 1 walk, no runs, and 2 left on for Malcolm in the 5th. To the bottom of the 5th we go. They lead it 4-0 right here on Saunders County Online, and we will be right back.
When you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home, Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online. I'm Austin McNorton on this beautiful Friday evening as Malcolm leads Wahoo 4-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. You're tuned into Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball, and due up for the Reds is the 9-1-2 hitters. And Brody Milliken looking for his first official at-bat as he walked his first time up, and it was a leadoff walk, too, in the bottom of the third, but he was left stranded at first, didn't go anywhere after that. But it's a new pitcher on the mound for Malcolm as Cody Sykes comes out from left field onto the mound, so a right-handed pitcher now out there for Malcolm. And Owen Little goes out into left, so they just switch spots. This has popped up in foul territory towards the left side, and Wisniewski, the third baseman, made a charge on it but couldn't get there for just a strike. He'll throw it back onto the mound, and Cody will reset. So Cody Sykes out there now for Malcolm, working with a 4-run lead, needing just 9 more outs left in the game for a victory. And we'll take a look at pitches low. And how about Brody Milliken tonight? He's been really good in the batter's box, drawing 2 walks, and both of them have been leadoff walks. So that's a good sign against a new pitcher for Malcolm. Can Wahoo take advantage now, as they had a leadoff walk in the third inning and went to the top of the order where Stebbing, Sabatka, and Johnson did absolutely nothing. Couldn't even move Brody over into scoring position. So we'll see what the top of the order does now. Milliken's too far off of first and gets picked off. The second time tonight that Schmidt has picked off a Reds base runner. And just like that, there's there's nobody on with 1 out. That hurts. So now Stebbing is up with 1 out and nobody on for Wahoo. The second time that Schmidt has picked off a Red. Swung on and missed. As everyone is paying attention to the MLB season right now, as they're on their final series before heading into the All-Star break, where I think Paul Skeens just got named the NL starter today from Pittsburgh. That's pretty epic, especially from everyone up here in Omaha who knows how special he was for the Tigers. This is hit over to left. Little, the pitcher, now left fielder, makes the running catch, and there's 2 away. And Jesse Stebbing goes down. So here's Carson Sabatka. He's 0 for 2. He grounded out to the shortstop, Maddox Meyer, in the first inning and flew out to this guy on the mound, Cody Sykes, and left in the third inning. And speaking of the MLB All-Star Weekend, Bobby Witt Jr. hit a bomb tonight in Fenway as the Kansas City Royals lead Boston 5-1 in the 5th inning, and Bobby Witt Jr. seems to be derby ready, to say the least. Here we go, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Malcolm leads at 4-0. It's the second batter, Carson Sabatke, in the box. He sends one to left as well. This one's deep. Owen Little on the charge. Can't get there. It's way over his head, off the bottom of the wall. And Carson Sabatka stands in with a 2-out stand-up double. Just the second hit of the night for Wahoo. Their first was Alex Borchers back in the 2nd inning. Now it's a 2-out double for Carson Sabatka here in the 5th. So here comes Eli Johnston now with a runner in scoring position in 2 outs. Eli is 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out to short. He also walked and was left stranded at second in the 1st inning. So an opportunity for him now to cut into the 4-run deficit potentially. Good breaking pitch that time from Cody Sykes. Catches the outside of the zone very nicely. Another pickoff play back over at second. Sabatka was back safely. Another pickoff play, and Carson steps on second. He was ready for that one that time. Cody Sykes was the one that threw that off the mound, stepping off. Johnson watches a breaking ball. Chopper over to first. It does go foul barely. It took a wicked hop the second time it bounced off the grass and passed the bag over at first before England could grab it and step on first for what would have been out number 3. So what does Eli Johnson do here with another life, quote unquote? Runner in scoring position, 2 outs for Wahoo. This is popped up. Under it was Johnson. Wisniewski makes the catch on the infield for out number 3 to end the 5th. It's 1 hit, 1 walk, no runs, and 1 left on for Wahoo. They've left 6 batters stranded. As we go to the 6th, Malcolm leads at 4-0 right here on Saunders County Online.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Ott Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Ott Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com.
You're tuned in to Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball right here on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton with you from Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Malcolm leads your Reds 4-0 as we go to the top of the sixth. Eli Johnson is still out there for Wahoo State Bank as he will face the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up here for Malcolm. And that brings the first baseman Garrett England into the batter's box. Swung on and missed. That is strike number 3. And that is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tonight for Eli Johnston. One up, one down for the Clippers. That brings up the now left fielder, Owen Little. He started the night on the mound. Now he moved out to left field, getting replaced by Cody Sykes, who bats next. And Owen is 0 for 2 tonight with a looking strikeout in the first inning. A ground out to the pitcher in the fourth inning, and now a line out to left field in the sixth inning. So one left fielder flies out to the other. It's amazing how that always works. Owen Little, when he was pitching, he grounded out to the pitcher. When he was in left field, he lined out to the other left fielder. Incredible how that always just seems to happen. And now here's the 8-man left fielder, now pitcher, Cody Sykes. He stands in 0 for 2 tonight with 2 swinging strikeouts. 1 in the second inning and 1 in the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. Catches that top right corner. Eli's done a good job of finding that part of the strike zone. Eli once again strikes out Cody Sykes. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Eli Johnson in the sixth, and we'll be right back on Saunders County Online. Malcolm leads it 4-0.
Through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25.
A beautiful Friday night in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Austin McNorton with you on Saunders County Online for Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball. It's a 4-0 Malcolm lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And due up for the Reds are their 4, 5, 6 hitters. And that brings up Isaiah Nagel into the right-hand batter's box. Isaiah is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout in the first inning. He was then hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. And now he pops one up to straightaway center. And the catch is made by McGreer on the run for 1 up, 1 down in the bottom of the 6th.
That's one down. Gonna bring up number 4, Connor Booth, designated hitter.
Here comes Connor Booth into the batter's box now. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. He also walked in the 4th inning and was left stranded at second. Part of 3 straight batters for Wahoo that reached in that 4th inning, and no runs came across in that 4th as well. Wind blows kind of swirling around here in the ballpark. It feels pretty good, to say the least. But this is the first look from Connor Booth at Cody Sykes, who came in that bottom of the 5th inning in relief to try and get the final outs. And this has popped up on the infield, and Maddox Meyer once again fights the wind and can't make the catch. It's in and out of his glove, but now he picks off Booth at first. He's caught in a rundown, will slide back to safe. Oh, he gets there safely. Well, that's a wild play. Maddox Meyer has been spectacular tonight defensively, but the wind was just too much for him that time. And so Connor Booth, luckily, is on first after getting there safely a couple of times. He rounded first and was caught in a rundown and then was still able to make it there anyway. So there's 1 on with 1 out in an absolutely bizarre way for Connor Booth standing at first. It's the first error of the night for Malcolm, and that's an unlucky error there because, boy, the wind was causing so many problems for Maddox Meyer. That was just unfair for him to have to try and make a catch that time, and just was not able to hold on to it. But then he did a good job of firing it back to first and trapping Connor in a rundown. But Connor, using his wheels and athleticism, slid back to first safely for Alex Borchers, who's 1 for 1 tonight with a single in the 2nd inning and a walk in the 4th inning. So he's reached both of the times he's been in the batter's box. Wow, what a breaking pitch that was from Cody Sykes that caught the bottom left corner. That was pretty to watch in there for a strike. This is hit up into the air. It stays on the infield, and Wisniewski stays with it this time. The wind didn't fight him in near as much as it did for Maddox Meyer, and there's 2 outs with another infield pop-up.
That's 2 down. That'll bring up Matt.
So 1 on, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Malcolm leading 4-0 here on Saunders County Online. And here's the catcher, Mac Sledge, into the batter's box. Mac is 0 for 2 tonight with a ground out to the pitcher in the 2nd inning and a fly out to Maddox Meyer, the shortstop, in the 4th inning. Pickoff play back to first. Booth is back safely. Schmidt has done that several times tonight and has been successful doing that tonight for Malcolm. 1 on, 2 outs. Back to first, as Sykes tried picking Connor off, and he's back safely once again. Just trying to hold him close to the bag. Inside, fouled off. Nagel starting out the inning with a fly out to center. Connor Booth reached on the wild error over at first. Borchers just flew out to the third baseman Wisniewski. And now Max Sledge stands in the batter's box and looks at a strike on the outside part of the zone. Wahoo has had some base runners tonight. They've had a base runner in every single inning. They have not been able to even get a runner over to third. Runner goes on ball 4. So Connor Booth moves into scoring position. Max Sledge is on with a 2-out walk. Once again, a couple base runners for Wahoo. They just have not gotten a runner over to third the entire night. That's kind of just been the difference between them and Malcolm. As Malcolm has capitalized when they've had runners on. Wahoo, they've left 6 on, and if they don't get anyone across here, they will leave 8 on. Here's Bo Osmera in the batter's box. Bo's out in left field tonight defensively for the Reds. In the batter's box, he's 0 for 2 with a ground out to the shortstop that ended the second inning and a fly out to right field that ended the fourth inning, leaving 2 batters on base. So another opportunity for him, and he pops it up on the infield. Maddox Meyer gets another shot at it this time and holds on for out number 3. So it's no hits, 1 walk, no runs, and 2 left on, making it now 2-4. 8 batters left on base for the Reds tonight. As we go to the 7th, Malcolm leads at 4-0 on Saunders County Online.
Cookie. New flavors are Picnic Peach Cobbler, Ultimate Cookie, and Peanut Butter Cookie Dough Party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are Cotton Candy, Brownie Batter, and the Frosted Animal Cookie. New flavors are Picnic Peach Cobbler, Ultimate Cookie, and Peanut Butter Cookie Dough Party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are Cotton Candy, Brownie Batter, and the Frosted Animal Cookie. New flavors are Picnic Peach Cobbler, Ultimate Cookie, and Peanut Butter Cookie Dough Party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are Cotton Candy, Brownie Batter, and the Frosted Animal Cookie. New flavors are Picnic Peach Cobbler, Ultimate Cookie, and Peanut Butter Cookie Dough Party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are Cotton Candy, Brownie Batter, and the Frosted Animal Cookie. New flavors are Picnic Peach Cobbler, Ultimate Cookie, and Peanut Butter Cookie Dough Party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6 flavors will be at the Wahoo Dairy Queen all summer long. The Summer Blizzard menu is here at the Wahoo DQ, featuring 3 new flavors and 3 returning favorites. Returning favorites are cotton candy, brownie batter, and the frosted animal cookie. New flavors are picnic peach cobbler, ultimate cookie, and peanut butter cookie dough party. All 6.
It's the 9-1-2 hitters due up here for Malcolm in the top of the 7th, working with a 4-run lead. As you're tuned into Wahoo State Bank Reds baseball right here on Saunders County Online, Austin McNorton here with you. In the top of the 7th, Malcolm leads at 4-0. It's a new pitcher on the mound for Wahoo. Jesse Stebbing comes over from second onto the mound. Isaiah Nagel goes from first to second, and Eli Johnson goes from the mound over to first. So it's the right fielder Ethan Schultz into the lefty batter's box. He is 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts. 1 in the 2nd inning and 1 in the 4th inning. So now he bats here in the 7th with nobody on and nobody out. Swung on and missed in and out of the glove of Sledge, lays the tag down, and Ethan Schultz goes 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts. 1 up, 1 down as the card flips over for Malcolm, and we go to the top of the order and center fielder Logan McGreer. Actually, this is number 36 for them tonight. We'll take a look at who that is for Malcolm. That is Jagger Babb. So he will bat for Logan McGreer. So Jagger Babb stands in the right-hand box, replacing Logan McGreer. So new pitcher against new batter. Inside, in and out of the glove of Sledge. We'll pull up Jesse Stebbing's numbers this spring for Wahoo. Pitch inside. Stebbing on the mound, a 6.78 ERA this spring. 2 wins, 2 losses, and 8 appearances. He pitched 21 2/3 inning and gets a strikeout on Jagger Babb on a swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Stebbing in relief for Wahoo. And now, another new batter for Malcolm, and this is number, is it 19? 19, Reese Osborne. So Malcolm only brought 11 players tonight, and all 11 of them are getting the chance to play. And he takes a pitch high and hit him in the head. So he's on base. So Osborne's on first with 2 outs for Malcolm here in the top of the 7th. And now it brings up the shortstop, Maddox Meyer. But we were looking at Jesse Stebbing's numbers again. A ERA of 6.78 in 8 appearances, 2 wins, 2 losses. He pitched 21 2/3 innings, gave up 24 hits, 21 earned runs. He struck out 13 and walked 13 in 112 batters faced. Maddox Meyer tonight for Malcolm is 1 for 1 with a single in the 3rd inning, a walk in the 1st inning, and a walk in the 5th inning. All 3 times he's gotten on base, and all 3 times he's been left stranded at second. So now he works with a runner on and 2 away here in the top of the 7th. First look at Jesse Stebbing for Maddox tonight. Maddox led the Malcolm State Championship team in home runs this spring. This is high, and that's ball 4.
That'll bring up Luke Schmidt, number 44.
So Reese Osborne will advance up to second. Maddox Meyer has reached all 4 times tonight with 3 walks and 1 single. And Max Sledge will go out and talk to Jesse Stebbing about how to attack the catcher for Malcolm tonight, Luke Schmidt. Luke is 0 for 2 with a fly out to second in the 5th inning, an RBI sacrifice fly in the 3rd inning, and reached on an error and scored a run in the 1st inning. So an opportunity for him now with 2 on and 2 outs, working with a 4-0 lead, and looks at a first pitch strike inside. This is hit really hard up the middle. Sabatka makes the glove, steps on second himself for the force that ends the side. It's no hits, 1 walk, no runs, and 2 left on for Malcolm in the top of the 7th. They lead it 4-0. Final shot for Wahoo when we come back on Saunders County Online.
Offering a variety of benefits and make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits and make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits and make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits and make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits and make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits and make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits and make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank.
Final chance for the Reds here on their home field on this Friday night. Austin McNorton with you on Saunders County Online. Wahoo State Bank trails Malcolm 4-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. It's the 9-1-2 hitters due up here for the Reds against Maddox Meyer, who comes in to close things out for the Clippers. Maddox was over at short tonight defensively. He'll come in to get the final 3 outs. Moving over to short is Frank, and over to second is Cody Sykes coming off the mound. Brody Middleton stands in the lefty box for Wahoo. He has walked twice tonight He was picked off at first and left stranded at first. This is off the end of the bat and will go foul out of play back into the parking lot, and the Wahoo dugout giving him some applause. Wahoo's just had 2 hits tonight. However, they have walked 6 times, and unfortunately, they have left 8 batters stranded on base. All of those 8, the 2 hits and the 6 walks, have all been left stranded. This is off the end of the bat. It will go foul back into the parking lot as well. Or into the street here at Sam Crawford Field, I should say. 2 hits, 8 walks, or 6 walks, I should say. 8 left on. Pitch inside. And once again, for the 3rd time tonight, Brody Milliken has had a leadoff walk. Brody Milliken has gotten a leadoff walk in the 3rd inning, a leadoff walk in the 5th inning, and now a leadoff walk in the 7th inning. That is perfect from your number 9 batter. The problem is the leadoff guys for Wahoo have done nothing with him. It's a bunt back up the middle. Meyer comes off the mound, fires it to first in time, but Stebbing at least does his job of moving Brody into scoring position with 1 out. Milliken stands at second, and now here's Carson Sabatka. Carson is 1 for 3 tonight with a stand-up 2-out double in the 5th inning, in which he was left stranded at second. A ground out to the shortstop in the 1st inning, and a fly out to left field in the 3rd inning. Runner at second, 1 out for Wahoo. First pitch is fouled off, back off the fence. 1 strike on Sabatka. At least Brody got to second for the first time tonight. After having 3 leadoff walks, he's only been at second once. This gets away from Schmidt, and now Brody Milliken will advance to third with 1 out. The first time tonight that Wahoo State Bank has had a runner standing at third. They've had some opportunities to get somebody over there, but as the first time tonight they've been successful of getting a player in a red jersey to stand at third. Pitch is high. Sabatka, can he drive him in now to at least be respectable, not get shut out here against a really good Malcolm team, the defending Class C state champions in the spring? That's hit right back behind home plate off the end of the bat of Sabatka. It'll go foul. Runner at third for Wahoo thanks to Brody Milliken's leadoff walk. He advanced to second on the bunt. Over at third on the wild pitch. And there is ball 4 into Carson Sabatka. So Wahoo now has runners at the corners with 1 away. Two walks in this inning. Wahoo has now had 10 walks tonight. Or no, 8 walks. Sorry, 8 walks tonight for Wahoo. They've really seen the ball well. They just haven't been able to drive it in a spot to put in any runs. Here's Eli Johnston standing in now. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a ground out to the shortstop, a fly out to third, and a walk in the 1st inning in which he was left stranded at second. Runners at the corners, 1 away, top of the 7th for Wahoo, trailing, or bottom of the 7th, final chance for Wahoo, trailing 4-0. The pitch, hit out to left, just foul. that would have at least scored one, perhaps two, depending on how far it would have rolled into the corner. Next pitch is chopped off of home plate. Schmidt will throw it down to first for the out. Hold Milliken over at third. Sabatka does move up to second, but now there's 2 outs. And Wahoo is down to their final chance. And that means it's down to Isaiah Nagel.
That'll bring up number 2, Isaiah Nagel, first baseman.
So Johnson goes 0 for 3 tonight. Isaiah Nagel is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout in the first inning, a fly out to center field in the 6th inning, and he was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning and was forced out, getting picked off a second. He was forced out at third trying to slide in, and that was when there was nobody out in that bottom of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. Wahoo just trying to not get shut out here on their home field against a really good Malcolm squad. 2 runners in scoring position for the first time tonight. Swung on and missed. Milliken had a leadoff walk. He stands at third. Carson Sabatka had a 1-out walk. He stands at second. Isaiah Nagel down to his final strike against Maddox Meyer on the mound. The pitch. Off the end of the bat, hit up the middle, tough play for Frank. It gets away from him. That'll go down as an RBI for Isaiah Nagel, and Wahoo avoids the shutout. I'm going to mark that one a base hit because I think even if Frank would have gotten a glove on it, his throw would have had to have been absolutely perfect to get Nagel out. Wahoo avoids the shutout, keeps the game alive as they now trail 4-1. With runners at the corners and still 2 outs. Just the 3rd hit of the night for Wahoo. And this gets away from Schmidt. Coming home, sliding safely is Carson Sabatka. And Wahoo has cut the deficit in half. Advancing up to second is Nagel. Sabatka scores from third. So both of the walks have scored runs for the Reds as they now trail 4-2 here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. And the tying run now stands at the plate. And Connor Booth swings and misses into the glove of Schmidt. Connor Booth tonight is 0 for 2. With a fly out to center field in the 2nd inning. He reached on an error in the 6th inning and was left stranded at second. And he walked back in the 4th inning and was left stranded at second. This is off the end of the bat. And once again, the Reds are down to their final strike. Trailing 4-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. The tying run at the plate for Wahoo. Just trying to keep the game alive against Maddox Meyer. The pitch is high for a ball. Milliken had a leadoff walk. Scored. Stebbing grounded out to Meyer on a bunt. Sabatka walked. Eli Johnson grounded out on a chopper on home plate. And there is strike 3, and that is the ball game. Wahoo had 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 runs, and 1 left on. They're in the bottom of the 7th as Malcolm wins it by a final score of 4-2. Here from Sam Crawford Field. Let's go ahead and do some tallies.
Pick up any trash nearby, throw it in the receptacles as you leave. Please drive safely home.
Wahoo had 3 hits tonight, 8 walks, just 2 runs, and they left 9 batters on base. For Malcolm tonight, they had 4 hits, 3 walks, 4 runs, and they left 6 batters on base tonight as they win it by a score of 4-2. Going through the line for Wahoo, Carson Sabatka went 1 for 3 with a double, a walk, and a run scored. Eli Johnston walked. Isaiah Nagel had that RBI base hit, and Connor Booth, he walked. Alex Borchers had a base hit and a walk. Max Sledge walked. Brody Milliken walked 3 times and scored 1 run. So for Wahoo, they fall now on the season record-wise. The Reds fall to 11-9 this summer, losing here to a really good Malcolm squad on their home field by a final score of 4-2. Thanks so much to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. We wouldn't do it if it weren't for you. And as far as our coverage goes here on Saunders County Online for the Reds, we will be back here when? Let me see here real quick. Potentially on Saturday. That's the next home game that Wahoo has. However, I'm occupied elsewhere doing the Class B Juniors State in Valley on Saturday. So we might have that broadcast here. It's not 1,000% sure, so just stay tuned on Saunders County Online on YouTube on Saturday, where Wahoo plays here at home in a triangular against Hickman and Waverly. So that will be our broadcast tonight from Saunders County Online. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Malcolm 4, Wahoo 2. Thanks for tuning in to Wahoo State Bank Reds Baseball right here on Saunders County Online, and enjoy